So when did you first start playing Sea of Thieves, and do you think you're ever going to take a break from it?
Well, I actually played Sea of Thieves from day one. I played for about 2 weeks and then got bored of the game, and then came back about a year later on the anniversary update. That was the biggest break I've taken from the game since launch.
So what's the biggest change you'd like to see from Sea of Thieves?
They just really need to make use of what they've got by, like, you know, increasing the accommodations, just adding more stuff to do in that regards.
How would you react if the Sea of Thieves servers closed? And do you think SOT is going to be around for much longer?
If the Sea of Thieves servers were to close down, I feel like I've played the game enough to be happy with how far I've come. With how long it will be around for, you know, it's still got a long way to go. It's come a long way since launch. For me, personally, I think I've got about a year left, unless they properly, like, you know, revamp and add a lot more content.
So what games did you play growing up?
So I started on the PlayStation 2. My first game was GTA Vice City. I played games like Dark Cloud, Labyrinth. My next console was the Xbox 360, where I played like Halo 3, Viva Pinata, Saints Row, played Sonic Adventure 2. Next is when I got the Xbox One, and that's where I am now.
So what would you say your favourite game of all time is?
Hands down, probably Skyrim.
Are there any games that you're looking forward to?
Either GTA 6 or the Elder Scrolls 6.
And if you had a chance to create a game, what would it be like?
I like the like concepts of growing an army and kind of like invading lands, like Civilization Revolution. The thing I hate is that it's very limited to a game. You can't just keep continuing and growing your army and keep it going and going. So I'd like a game where you could essentially keep going further and further with it, rather than it be 4 hours long and then restart again.
So what do you prefer, YouTube or Twitch, and why?
At the moment I prefer YouTube, just because the content that I put out is the content that I've chosen to produce. Like with Twitch, obviously it's all live and I can't control, or to an extent I can't control everything that goes on. But with YouTube I can edit. I have full control of what gets put into a video.
Why did you start YouTube?
So I started uploading on YouTube due to a Sea of Thieves arena game that really annoyed me. Basically, it was just way too easy and showed that the arena is become really bad. So I just thought to stick it on. Then I had another stream where I played Scribbler, and I you know, found it funny, and I thought I'd upload that and actually do some editing with it. And then from then on I started actually recording sessions rather than just taking stream like VODs, and making videos from there.
What program do you use to edit?
I use Premiere Pro.
So what are your future plans for streaming and content creation, and would you ever go full time?
I mean, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing now. I'm not going to change the way I do anything or create specific content for certain demographics of people. I'm just going to put out what I enjoy doing, and if you guys enjoy it, then, you know, that's great. But other than that, you know, like with the full time, it has to obviously support itself. But at the moment I have no interest in having this as full time. It's just a hobby for me.
Would you ever use a webcam?
It's something that I probably will end up doing, but it's something that doesn't affect the content in any way for me. Having my face on screen isn't going to make the content better. It's not gonna you know, make my jokes funnier. It's not gonna do anything like that. It's just gonna, you know, give you insight to who I am. And for me, it's not a necessity, especially not right now.
Why don't you have a donation button?
Again, like, this is just a hobby. I don't need money from this. I'm not doing this for the sole intent to make money. I just enjoy it, and I'm learning to, you know, edit and stuff like that from it. So I you know, I wouldn't see it fair to take money from this.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you have any future plans?
I don't have any future plans. I'm just gonna continue doing this the way I'm doing it now. I don't feel like I know where I'm gonna be in 5 years, but in the 4 months of doing YouTube, I've come quite a long way to have 1,000 subscribers so fast. But yeah, all the questions that were asked in the Discord community, and you can find a link down in the description if you want to join.